Hi guys, it's Miss Russell again. We are ready to finish our hot and cold drawings from last time. Last time I asked you to create a black and white drawing, and in that drawing you were to show me hot and cold. We had a diagonal line, hot stuff on one side, cold on the other. In my example that I drew with you, I did like a snowman and fire and stuff like that. After we did that, I asked you to go through and add some interest by adding some lines that are thick and some lines that are left thin. Today, you can choose if you draw with crayon, marker, or colored pencil, but you need the whole rainbow. We were also talking about how we divide the rainbow up. So we've got red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and purple. And we talked about how half the rainbow, look here, let's see if I can put it, half the rainbow's hot, like the sun, and the other half is cold, like the night sky or winter. Now, you can add pink to your hot. It is a hot color. It's just white mixed with red. It's not part of the rainbow, but we can add it to our hot colors. And then if you have lights and darks of colors, like I have a light blue, I could use on my night sky for my cold colors. Now, we are going to add patterns. Now, when I say patterns this time, I'm not meaning circle, square, circle, square, circle, square. Instead, this time we're going to repeat something over and over and over to create an area of pattern. For example, if you look here, see how they swirled and they added all these dash lines inside. So it fills it in with that pattern. And over here, these zigzag lines are filled and filled and filled to get their pattern. That's the kind of patterns we're going for today. I do have a video, a YouTube video that you can watch and learn about different patterns. It is in our Bitmoji classroom. I will tell you exactly where it is in our Google Classroom. If I remember right, I believe if you click on the picture of my giraffe, you're gonna find the YouTube video that shows you how to do different kinds of patterns. Okay, I'm gonna start with my cold colors, that's hot, down here, cold colors. And then I'm also gonna put my light blue in there. The first thing I'm going to do is maybe I'll start with my moon. And with my moon, I'm gonna think of something I could do to fill that moon in. And I think I'm going to use a blue. Now I know in this one, this was actually a student's example, and I should have looked a little closer because they used a hot color on their cold. And they used yellow and orange. But I'm gonna ask you to try and use only cold if you can. So on my moon, I think I'm gonna fill it in with a bunch of little circles. And you really have to take your time when you're filling something in with a pattern. So it creates pattern by filling the space in. And the whole moon, I'm going to do with these little bitty circles. But you don't have to do what I'm doing. If you want to fill your moon in with diagonal lines or little X's, you do that. It's your drawing. So now, my moon is a bunch of little circles. Maybe I'll move on to my stars. I think I'll use purple for my stars. And maybe for my stars I will do that X, where I do little bitty X's to fill it in. It's harder with a marker because the marker wants to do a thicker line than I really want. It's easier to do this with colored pencil, and I would fill all my stars in with these little X's. So you can reuse a pattern that you're doing. You decide. I'm not going to fill my whole paper in on camera because I know you guys can do this without me showing you each one. Once I'm done with all my cold colors, because I'd fill in around the clouds and inside my planets, then I'll move over to my hot colors and come up with some designs. Maybe I'll take this and I'll fill it in with some zigzags. Now I can switch color if I want to. Maybe I go pink, red, or I can just use pink the whole way. I could do zigzag on every other one if I wanted to also. But I want you to fill in your picture with patterns. Take your time and then send me your finished work on Artsonia. I have put a link into our Google Classroom for you to send me your work. And I look forward to creating with you guys next week.